Hey there everyone, Samuel here, and time for another vlog. Now this week has been, ironic cough, this week has been fairly interesting because I've had a cold all week. In fact, for those of you that listen to Samcast, you'll notice Jacob will be strangely absent this week, and it will be because he caught the same dang thing. Luckily I have antibiotics inside of myself and have finally gotten up, but pretty much for this entire week my brain was knocked out. I did everything on a tablet, didn't even sit at my computer over here. So this is like one of the few times this week, other than like a conference call I had, that I have even been in the studio. So I was thinking, with my brain as fuzzy as it is, what in the world am I going to vlog about? I haven't even had the time to properly think. Then this showed up. So I will show you guys okay, at least that part, that way I don't give away her address. It's from Ali Spagnola. Now, for those of you who don't know who that is, look up Power Hour, if you will. Ali Spagnola is an independent artist that does things called Power Hour. She also does her other music, but she's become well known, especially in the chat realm sector, for Power Hours. And what they are places where it's an activity I would never engage in, but I always reward creativity, I should say. See, brain's a bit still swimmy, and I don't even drink. And as someone that doesn't drink, you'd be surprised why I would do that. I like Ali, first of all. She's a very down-to-earth person, and you can just tell from looking at her, but it's also a creative concept. Take 60 songs that are all 1 minute long, and the normal state of a power hour is you take a shot of beer, apparently, because any other alcohol would kill you if you were to do this, so take note, people that do stuff like this. But you take a shot of beer at the end of every song, because a normal power hour is you just sit there with a timer, which is dull, which is boring. Why would you do that? So, take 1 minute songs, and the timer becomes entertaining, and she is just hit pay dirt with this thing. I mean, she's not a millionaire or anything, but she's found a niche and she goes with it. You guys know me, I always love people finding their niches. So, because I supported her Kickstarter, here's another piece of or maybe it was an Indiegogo, I can't remember at this point, but here is a box that I received from her. She got stretch goals and had these things made. I still have a poster signed from her that I have yet to put up in the studio because I'm planning on remodeling this place later. But I'm actually going to use my Kennedy knife, because I used to collect president knives, hefty one, to open up this box. Because I figure, heck, his brother was a director of the FBI, means he should be able to open something up quite well. And do this as graphically as possible. Okay. Oh, come on. Seals are always difficult on boxes anyway. This is the awkward part of an unboxing, right? Is whenever you first crack open the box. Okay, put that knife off to the side. And the first thing I find in here is a Power Hour League koozie. Now, while I don't drink anything in a can, I have found that some people have used these for water bottles, and I don't have it with me, but my water bottle, I think, might be the size, the one that I carry around normally with me, because I don't buy water bottles. I'm a tightwad. But that should fit it just fine. So I'll put that over there. And then the part that makes this heavy is... Now you guys know me that I have the Brian Brushwood pint glass from Scam School. I now also have the Power Hour League pint glass. By the way, if you don't drink alcohol, you know what a pint glass is good for? Take 2 cubes of... I swear to you, 2 ice cubes, pour iced tea in it. It's freaking-tastic. I'll tell you, you'll never go to a plastic cup again after you've drunk iced tea out of a pint glass. I'll tell you that much. So yeah, I've unboxed the Power Hour League stuff, and I'm quite happy to plug Ali. As usual, if you do any sort of drinking game, do it responsibly, people. And she even says that. So that's another reason why I plug her, because she makes sure she says these things. That way you guys aren't stupid. Not like you are stupid, but you get me. And of course, I get bubble wrap, because heck, if you don't entertain yourself with alcohol, bubble wrap will spend you, well, at least an hour's worth, depending on how many bubbles are in it. So yeah, that was my unboxing of the Power Hour box. And like I said, check out powerhouralbum.com. Ali's got all of her stuff there, and what can I say? She's extraordinarily charming. If ever I had the chance to interview her, I definitely would. I think she is one of those indie artists that I've got on my list. If only I get brave enough to ask. But anyway, one step at a time. If you guys want to find all the other vlogs around here, you can go to tscn.tv/vlog. And if you want to send me any feedback, anything that you are curious about, whether it relate to this or not, send it in, samcastfeedback@gmail.com. I'd love to hear from you guys. So, until next week, live your lives, and I'll see you next week, hopefully with less of a cold in my head. See ya. This has been a production of the Samcast Network. tscn.tv. What's your passion?